Hey guys, Jingraves here. Um, just doing a random video. So, nothing too much about it. I know I haven't done one of these in a while and I was kind of bored, so I figured, hey, why not? So, what's up, Amaskio J? Trying to learn how to do some of this other stuff on here. Because, like, I can see myself on the chat, but I can't see your text or anything. Maybe that's it. That is it. Bam. Oh, yeah. What else have you been doing? What's up, Night Dweller? Just doing a random live stream at night. I I have it sitting on my thing so I can watch it. But yeah, that's about it. Trying to read through some of these manga volumes, everything, get caught up. I got a stack right here. I need to read here soon. And then as you can see, kind of have these stack of books right here that I need to read too. The off Discord was made by Toaster Cat. But there's so many people going to it, and Amaskio J can comment on this too. There's so many people that were going to it that were picking up the invite and everything that it was just hectic. So there were probably like 12 other ones that were um, like created. Amaskio J's got one. Migs has one. A bunch of other people have a bunch. I actually already read Blame. Everything that's like right here, I've already read like this week or so. The stuff behind it, Prison School, Cage of Eden, all that stuff. Then I have like a stack of books up here that I'm trying to finish. Golden Kamuy 7, Fire Force 13, Yokai Watch 10, Attack on Titan Before the Fall 15, more Cage of Eden, Death March into Parallel World Rhapsody 6, and Fire Punch 5. You left Discord altogether? I agree with you. I just got I got Goku in his casual clothes and Android 16 and or Android 17 and 18 because it was at the store, and the guy that I know at our Hot Topic down here always gives me a good discount. So instead of getting like two for free, the last time I ended up getting four free pops, and this time I got three free pops. So it's really good. So, and then Shumi Toys has a good thing of them too. You can kind of get those on discount though. It's like a $10 less to get them. What's up, Kobuoki? Oh, you deleted the app for Discord, but I was on your Discord too. So I was like, "Where'd you go?" Yeah, I got a bunch of pops today. Not like crazy amount, but a good amount. I've been trying to get these. Let me see if I can reach one right here. I've been trying to get these ones for Bizarre Individual, some of the Pusheen ones, because he can't find them all up there. So if I see one, I've been picking it up for him. And then he's got some that he's going to pick up for me, so I can get those. But yeah, I've been getting some good ones here lately. I'm still waiting for some to come in. But we did that. I did some random unboxings. Oh yeah, makes sense. I did the little boxes or whatever for GameStop that you can open up, and we got a Megavolt and a Wildcat. They're the chases though, so I'm gonna have to go buy a couple more random ones when I get paid. Yeah, I'm in like six groups, and three of them got started like afterwards, and then two of them have been around, and I just got randomly invited to them. So Discord kind of. Oh man, I mean, you should get in the ring if you find one. You know, message me on Twitter or something to be like, "Hey, I found this. You got it." I need almost like every bleach one except for the Rengies and the Grimjaw. All the new ones I got. Um, Finally found a Canty. Ordered a Naoto. Oh no, the dude with the bandage on his forehead from Fully Cooley. And then what else did I just get? We got the Canty Android 17, 18, Goku civilian clothes. Uh, I'm forgetting what I got, guys. I'm losing it. Oh, they're in the other room because I bought them for somebody else. That's why they're in here. Yep, fully coolie pops. I need one more. and I need Toko from Tokyo Ghoul, and I'm done with the ghouls until more of them come out. Yeah, I bought two for somebody else. It was the Timon and a Pumbaa one for the Lion King, and then I got a Pusheen one for Bazaar at one of the Game Stops with the two boxes of random stuff, and went to Barnes and Noble and got one of the other ones. Uh, there's more Soul Eater pops. I just knew there was a soul in a maca. That's about it. You should check on Amazon sometimes. I got a Yuta for real cheap, and an Ito I got at Hot Topic for real cheap because he goes expensive online. But yeah, Shumi has some good deals going for some of the new stuff. They just uploaded their new Dragon Ball Z ones. You can get a fair deal on it. And then if you get a code, like you can use vinyl pops or top pops and get 10% off. Um, I don't know if that stacks with if you do reviews and stuff, you can get more off. Um, so I think that's good. I don't know. Yeah, I wish we had some more of the old ones. A lot of the ones I'm trying to collect are the anime ones, but they're like rising up in price and all that other stuff. So it's becoming a pain. I wish I would have gotten the smog pop for pretty cheap. Yeah, ours is uh ours is probably roughly I don't know, probably about 15% of the storage just on the one back shelf. But I mean, it covers like from half of the way over all the way to their doorway. Um, yes, I did get Neon Keys. I haven't read it yet because I'm trying to catch up on everything else, and I'm trying to catch up on my reads that I pulled out of the mystery jar. So I read A Girl on the Shore, and now I'm trying to catch up on Cage of Eden. You should totally like. Um, I don't know. I think Simply Gee orders and then somehow has somebody either hold on to it. I don't know if it's an individual or if it's something else, like a mail thingy, but she has it all like stored up and then sent all at once, which is pretty. I mean, that's pretty cool, I guess, if you live somewhere else and are trying to get cheaper books. I kind of had to do that. I got a present for one of the people that live over in Europe, and when I did that, instead of ordering it from Amazon here and having it sent over there and having exponential shipping costs added onto it, or um, having it sent to my house and then turning around and sending it and having that cost more. Um, I ended up going on to Amazon Germany, which is a crazy offshot of Amazon over for Germany and places in Europe. And so I did that, but everything was in German, so I had to like copy and paste and use a translator the whole time to figure out all of it. And then I found out that when I ordered this thing, it converted the dollars into euros, and it was cheaper to buy the movie from their Amazon and pay like $5 shipping, and it was like the same amount that I could go to the store and buy the video here, which was crazy. Things like that happen though. I did not know that. I don't usually like go outside of anything else though. So I just usually use the regular one or eBay, something like that. But it's good to know. That's crazy. um, hey, that must have been one of my questions. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I haven't gotten to watch those yet either. I'm kind of behind, but I did get to watch his drawing video. I won either a manga or an anime from him, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm on like a roll with these giveaways. I'm waiting on Elias's box to get here to finish off your box and the other box, and then I'm waiting on some of the manga that I ordered to come in as well, which part of them have, or part of them are on the way, but there's one of them that got delayed because they didn't have it in store. So I'm waiting on that one to come so I can send it your way. I can send the whole box your way. There you go. I won Cutie Honey. I didn't know if I won Astro Boy or Cutie Honey. I kind of skimmed through the video. Brody's ghost is sitting on my table. I um I have it sitting kind of on top of one of my notebooks with all the stuff. So trying to figure out if I want to add it into the shelf or if I want to leave it on the table and get to it at some point that way too. I don't know though. We still got some time. But yeah, I have a lot to read. Trying to get through it all. Hopefully, um, am not joining Shay's readathon. Just because, as a joke, Bizarre Individual told me he said I couldn't join it, so I'm sticking to it. And because he asked me that again, he goes, "Are you going to read it?" And I go, "No, you told me not to." So we'll have to figure that out. Oh, you're finally reading Gangsta. It's pretty good. I'm glad that they're back on the main series now. They were doing the whole side one of Gangsta Cursed, and you could tell that one was taking up all their time. I mean, um, we weren't having a gangster volume come out. It was just Gangsta Cursed, and that's what they were focusing on for the longest time. And then finally, they have jumped back over into doing the regular gangsta, and it's starting to come out again. I think I have the newest one pre-ordered, which is volume. I think it's like volume 8, waiting on it to come out because while the other one is pretty good, and it explains all the old stuff that happened, I don't think it's anywhere quite as good as the original series. I need to get all of Goodnight Pun Pun. I mean, I do have that one, but I don't know when I'll get to it. But I mean, it looks really good, so that's kind of why I got into it. If you like sorry guys, I accidentally rocked the laptop. If you like the Dead Demon one or whatever, I'm sure you'll like Death Mount Death Play. I mean, it looks fantastic. Probably one of the next series I'm gonna buy is right. There's too many D's in it. Um, the next one I'm gonna buy is probably like a Demon Lord on the floor, or I think it's called Mase Muniku's Revenge of Masamune Kun, and then it's really about it. Besides all the new stuff that's already coming out, I really can't wait for this new volume of Re Monster to come out. That's what I want. But yep, I gotta catch up on everything. I think I'm gonna go back and buy the Attack on Titan readers guides. I just got the Berserk one. I just got the new Berserk spin-off manga. It's like Berserk Red Flag or Red Dragon or something. Um, and I already had the Ancient Magus Bride supplementary volume. So, yep. I bet they'll pick up the pace on those pretty well. You should go back, Kabuoki. It's like my second video ever posted. Um, and it's called the sandwich method, and it's to help you like not get burnout on reading manga. Um, which I kind of had to go back and relook at it a little bit because um, I was burnt out for the longest time, and then just all the craziness that happened in my life all at the same time, and it was just hard for me to. I was probably reading one manga a week, and I was like, I'm horrible. After going from reading like 5 manga to 8 manga a day, it just kind of killed it off for me. So I was like, I need to like get it under control, and I finally did. So I'm back to kind of reading at least 3 of them a day, but I should be better at than that. I need to get 20th Century Boys too. That's on my list as well. I have not read the original or the origin, but it is on my list to get to. I have seen a little bit about it, but I actually know that storyline really well, just from the anime and games and all this other stuff. I mean, secretly, I'm a big Gundam fan, even though I'm not like a super big fan. But I do want to add that into my collection because the art in it is phenomenal, and um, I think it'll look good on my shelf doing that. So I'll probably do when I get it. I'll probably do a quick read through of it and add it up on my shelf directly. Okay. Um, whatever. A Maskio J. That's what you got to do. That's what you read. I tried to do that too, and then the queue time always ended at was ending at bad points. So I would like play Smite, and I'd be in the middle of it, and then the match should be like 2 minutes in, and it would kick me out of the match because I was trying to finish the chapter I was on. It was bad. I'm still waiting for something in Inuyashiki to like pull me into it. Because I've heard a lot of good things about it, but it got on my list, but it's still like really low in the in me wanting to get it. So not 100% sure why um, why it's that way. It should probably be closer to the middle, but I don't know. I don't know if it's the artwork or what. It just makes me kind of think of like Men in Black, I guess, where they took that dude's face off and the little alien was inside. I mean, that's what I always think about. And I'm like, oh, I don't know how that's going to be. So, um, but yeah, Kabuki. With that, I probably am going to make another video on it at some point, and try to explain it a little better. Because I know I just wrote stuff down on paper. I mean, it was like my second video of all time. So, um, or my second one or my third one, something in there. But it's all to kind of help not get burned out. You read a new one, you read one that's kind of ongoing, you read an old series, um, different stuff to spread out your time, um, to enjoy different levels of just reading manga in general. A lot of stuff like right now for me, Cage of Eden is kind of my big cornerstone because I have so much of it to read and I can get through it pretty fast because I'll read like the first volume or whatever volume I'm on when I start it, and it just pulls me into it. And I'll start going and the other night when I started it, I ended up reading the first one and getting done, and then I sat here and read the second one, and I was only going to read the first one and go to bed, but then I was like, this is really good. I'm going to read the next one. So, um, yeah. Yeah, I enjoy now that I'm kind of like backed up on some series, I kind of enjoy having that whole moment. All right, I'll see Kabuoki here in a second. Maskio J, yeah, 15 minutes, an hour. um, but yeah, I really enjoy uh, Cage of Eden. It's one of the ones that I enjoy reading, but after reading like 5 volumes of it, it kind of like it gets to the point where I don't feel like it does sink in. And so I'll read a couple other ones like Fire Punch or something that I know aren't that hard to understand or sink in like that. And you know, I'll give it a little bit of a break. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. Um, I mean, because the first 2 volumes were so good, I was like, but I ended up starting Vigilantes, My Hero Academia Vigilantes. I was like, I got to get this done because it was so good. And then I started another one without thinking about it, and I mean, it was just great. Yeah. Um, Usually, though, I would recommend probably reading like two two volumes that are easy to keep up with, and then do that. That way, if you need like a break time or anything, I think I did that with Naruto. I think I did it with Naruto and Ice Shield 21. I started it and I just kind of kept going, and then Ice Shield 21 ended up turning out really good, so I finished that in like no time. I need to read the next one in Doctor Stone. Um, I don't know. I'm still trying to get like super into it and hooked, and it's just hard to, I guess, really get into it. Cage of Eden though is, I mean, out of the gun, like is just super super great. Although I heard the ending's gonna suck, but it might not. I mean, I might really like it compared to other people. I have. I usually I get a bunch, and then Promise Neverland. I'm only one book behind, so I need to catch up as far as that goes. But other than that, I mean, I'm pretty far up to date. It's kind of a bad thing. A lot of people that do reviews on certain series, if it's not a review over the whole series, I usually won't watch them because of spoilers. Amaskio J knows that. Yeah, I agree. Dr. Stone is having a really hard time sticking with me. I mean, I like the science aspect of it, but I don't know. Like I said, Cage of Eden though is really good. They, it's kind of like Lost, the TV show. Um, Lost meets like Jurassic Park, um, and something else. But these people like crash on an island. They don't know what to do. They have to figure out how to survive. And there's these giant mammals here and there. Like students are getting eaten left and right. Um, bunch of different stuff. I mean, and one of the big things that I like in manga is if they show you like what's to come on the back of the volume. Some of them do that. Yokai Watch does it. Delicious in Dungeon does it. But in this one at the back, even after you like see the creatures, they give you a little mini description and they tell you what it is and different stuff like that. It's pretty good. I like when they go above and beyond to give you that extra little bit of information. Let's see. That's horrible. I can't believe you said that. I don't know. I mean, everybody tells me that Doctor Stone Volume 3 is where it's at, but as far as Volume 2, it's enough to enjoy it, but it's not enough to say like it's one of my top series. I mean, it's gonna have to pick up the hype if it's gonna break into my top 100 for this year. Yeah. So, yeah, Yokai Watch does it. Let me pull this volume out and I'll show you guys. So, there's going to be some kind of fight scene like this where the people are going to be in it, the different people. And I mean, this is a really good one. You don't have to focus too much on it. That's why I still enjoy reading this one, even though it's kind of like a um, younger shonen. Um, but all the different characters you're going to meet in this are right here on the back. I mean, that's everybody. There's going to be a chapter with maybe two of these guys in it, but all of them are somewhere in one of the chapters. So it's really cool having that where you can sit back and read it and be like, how much farther am I going to have to read in this? Sometimes that one I get a little too like it's so dull, I guess. But then I'm kind of like, but it's still good. So I'll kind of look at the back and be like, okay, how far am I from the end, based off of how many guys or creatures are left. That's what I'm telling you. That's what people are telling me. Chapter 3 is. All right, Kabuoki. I don't know. I really like this one. Having to know, I would probably say I like this one more than Volume 2 because we got more of Koichi's life in it. We got, he's not your average hero. There's going to be people that know him. Ingenium, I think that's how you say his name, Ida's brother. Um, really values him, all this other stuff. So, and we learned that I can't remember the name of the drug, the one that turns your tongue black. We learned that it can affect animals. Animals have quirks as well, even if they're not like humanoids. Um, he got another All Might hoodie, which is cool. Right. I don't know. I feel like the love triangle is going to help it out, though. But yeah, my nephew won one of the giveaways, and so I got him one of my top favorite series, Remonster, and I got him a couple other dungeon crawly ones because I really like them, so I figured he would really like them. But I don't know how long it'll take him to read it because I asked him after a couple weeks how far he was into Naruto. He said I'm only like or 4 chapters in. I was like, how slow does it take you to read this? I'm gonna have to pick the other girl, Maskio J. I like Pop Step and everything. I liked where they were going, and then they introduced this new chick, and I was just like, she's really cool. I really doubt that they're gonna be in a triangle at all since she is older than him, and I'm sure somebody else is gonna fall for her or join them or something. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Pop Step and him will get together at some point. I kind of hated how they did the slam on America again, though, and with Captain Celebrity or whatever, and then he came to Japan because of his ex-wife and all this other stuff, and I was like, that's just insane. Whatever. If I was talking crazy, I would need like a Dragon Knight or a Snorlax plushie, a Maskio J. Just saying. So, how long will vigilantes go for? Depends on if they're going to have a big crossover or not. I know we've had the few crossovers with like Heizawa and a couple of other ones, but looking at it realistically, Vigilantes is actually started before that. So, I mean, it could go pretty far as the regular My Hero Academia, but I don't think it will um, go that far. I mean, it would be pretty cool to have both Crawler and Deku team up at some point, but as far as it being that way for a while, probably not. Um, maybe. It might go for 15, I would say is more realistic, but I would probably like it to go 20. Um, just going off of other books that have spin-offs um, that are like that. But yeah, I mean, if they were going to end it soon, I kind of think I would like another My Hero, something that maybe wasn't vigilantes. It was something else. I mean, another side story that was just as good, with something else, maybe a prequel or a another spin-off or something like that. I don't think so. Um, I think they're kind of milking Attack on Titan before the fall because, I mean, as long as they're selling that one and they're selling the regular Attack on Titan, I mean, it kind of keeps the franchise afloat and going, right? Villains would be dope. Oh man, I just kind of thought about that, but I didn't bring it up because I was like, they wouldn't do that. But if they did, that would be total dope. Um, but yeah, right now how they have it, um, before the fall should be getting close, but I kind of skimmed through book 15 before I started reading it earlier, and I mean it's still ongoing, so I don't know how much farther they're going to go. Um, none of the current people are actually in the thing, so they could almost probably keep it going for, oh gosh, I mean almost as long as they wanted to, as long as they were still pushing the story and all that. I mean, they just had the vertical maneuvering gear finished. They had the new blades finished. Um, that so everything looks like it does in Attack on Titan, the regular one, but um, they, I don't think, haven't gone on their first mission yet. The first team of people that are training to use it are still training, but haven't gone that far from there. So about the detective guy, um, knuckle cobbler or whatever, knuckle duster. I don't know. I really would want. They did another spinoff. I would probably want one off of um, All Might's life before. Um, Gran Torino or Hawkeye. I think that's what his name is. Hawkeye, maybe. I don't know. But it would be really cool to have the whole thing with All Might right as he was getting his power, kind of thing. That way we'd kind of know from there. Or even like before that, like when his predecessor like had it and stuff, and all that, or getting into the whole all for one power more would be pretty cool. I mean, we kind of hit on that a little bit, but it would be cool actually seeing him go around like sucking out people's powers and all that other stuff. The detective guy. the guy with the police force, that doesn't play like a big role in it. He's in one of he's the girl that you said you don't like over Pop Step. It's that girl is his sister. Although it's weird, he doesn't have a quirk, but she does. So I wonder he may actually have a quirk though, and we don't know about it. It might just be that he's not supposed to use it because he's not a hero. Yeah, you're gonna have to go back and look at it then, because she's sitting there looking for the thing, and he comes in and he goes, all this stuff, da 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 da, and he says it's good that you want to basically focus on looking at the hero side of it, but you don't need to get into the vigilante or the villain side of it because he didn't want her to get hurt. You know, yeah. Because what's his name? Naomasa Sukochi, and then he's on the last chapter with All Might, or the special chapter with All Might. Yeah, I can't remember what his quirk is. That's right. So him and his sister almost have the exact same thing, because hers is a little different than his. All right, Damascus J. I will talk to you later. Catch some Z's. I'll probably be on for like another like 7 minutes or so. We'll probably go right over an hour. Yeah, where if she touches your hand, then she can figure out if you're telling the truth or lying. Yeah, I don't think he has to touch people though, does he? I can't remember that. Just because this one he plays such a bigger role in it in Vigilantes than he does in My Hero Academia. Right? They need to speak a lot more. Oh, It's I don't even know what it is here. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's so cold," but it's not really that cold. So, actually, give me 1 second. I can figure out how cold it is. It's 42, but feels like it's 38. And we're supposed to get some rain, so that'll probably bring it down a little bit more, but not by much. I'm warm blooded. I wish it was a lot colder down here, but yeah. I mean, we don't really do stuff like that. And then everybody wants to run to the store and get bread and milk and stuff like that. Makes no sense. Oh, yep, and that'll do it. We haven't had one in a while, but um, probably in 2001, 2002, somewhere in there, we had like a pretty bad snowstorm. That's about it. We haven't had really another one in a while. We kind of had one that was a little bad, but it wasn't totally bad. It just kind of stopped people from going home. Maybe 4 years ago, something like that. So, oh man, I would have needed to come visit. Love the snow. It's nice, I guess. I don't know. Some people don't like it. A lot of people down here don't like it, but oh well. But we got about a minute left, right? But yeah, we got about a minute left, and then I'll let you guys get on with the rest of your day. Everything else. So if you got any other questions or another series or anything, could go just a wee bit longer. Then I got to jump on some of this manga and get it done. Alrighty. I will talk to you later, Wire with Video. I will see you later, and anybody else, I'm Jingraves. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.